Right, so we got 6x minus 4x. How many x's will that give us? 2x. Right? On the right hand side we have 5x. So what will you do to the 5x? Bring it over to the other side, okay? It will become minus 5x. So from plus 5x to minus 5x. Then we have another x. Can you see it? It will become minus x. On the left hand side we have minus 3. Take it over to the right hand side, we'll get plus 3. We also have minus 1 on the right hand side. Okay? So we got 2x minus 5x minus x. What will that give us? On the left hand side, 2x minus 5x minus x. How much will you get, class?
Minus 2x.
Minus 4x. Your maths is terrible. Okay. 3 minus 2. Punch it in. 2. Divide both sides by minus 4. So 4x is equal to 2. Divide both sides by minus 4. Negative 4, take it to the other side. It will become divide by 4. We'll then get x is equal to a negative 2 over 4. Can yes? Going to take it over to the right hand side. It will then change signs. What if you simplify the left hand side? What will you get? You'll get minus 2x, isn't it? Take it over to the right hand side. What will it become? Positive 2x. 2x minus 4x. Right? That will give us what? Minus 2x. Okay, so we got minus 3x plus 1 will give us, so minus 3x plus 1x will give us minus 2x. Take it over, it became a positive 2x. Okay? And there's the minus 4x over there. Right, so we're going to take the numbers and simplify them. 6 plus 1 will give us 7. We'll take it over to the left hand side, it will become minus 5. Right, guys, we'll take the 44 over, the positive 44, to the other side, minus 44. Okay, so let's work it out. Minus 44 minus 5?
49.
Minus 49, right? Plus 7. Minus 42. Divide both sides by minus 2. So we'll divide both sides by minus 2. We got minus 42 divided by minus 2. Alright, class, is that good? 20 plus 4. What will we get? 24x. Add up the numbers on the right hand side. How much will you get? 36 on the right hand side. Divide both sides by 24. Right, what will you do here first? What will you do first? Right, so the opposite of division of 2 will be times 2, right? And x is equal to 13 times 2. 13 times 2 will give us what? Right, so 13 times 2 is 26. Next one, what will you do first? Add up 4x and 2x. 4x plus 2x will give you how much? Right, so we can see that 4x and 2x will give us 6x. We also have 6x on the right hand side. So class, we got 6x plus 9. This side we got 6x minus 8. Is the left equaling the right? No. No real solution. Right, this equation cannot be solved because the left does not equal the right. If I take the 6x over, it will become minus 6x. And 6x minus 6x is going to give me 0, which means I can't calculate further. So that question means no real solution. Right, class, in the next example, I'm just going to move the minus 5x to the right hand side and it will become plus 5x. Right? Right, so we move the minus 5x over, became plus 5x. What's on the left hand side? We have plus 24. We're going to move the plus 16 over to the left hand side. So 5 times 6, 5 times minus x is minus 5. Right, so 5 times minus x is minus 5x. is equal to minus 35. Right, will we move the 30 over to the other side? So we have minus 35. This is plus 30. Take the plus 30 over to the other side. So plus 30 will become minus 30. What is on the left? Minus 5x. So minus 5x is on the left. Right, a negative 35 minus 30. Who can give us the answer? The minus 35 minus 30 is minus 65. What's on the left still? Minus 5x on the left. Right, now we're going to divide both sides by minus 5. Right, so minus 5 is in front of x. Divide by minus 5. X is equal to minus 65 divided by minus 5. Punch in your calculator, how much do you get? X is equal to positive 13. Right, so distributive property starts here. Right, so distributive property, I'll say negative 2, good. Negative 2. Right, so we got minus 10x minus 6, and on the right hand side we'll have negative x minus 6. So if you look at this question, we can either move the minus 8x over or the minus 10x. Which one will you move over? Move the minus 10x over, you'll become a positive 10x. Right, so we moved the minus 10 over, we get minus 10x. How about the 6's? What's going to happen to them? We're going to become 0, isn't it? So if I move it over, it's going to become plus 6. Right, so we move the minus 6 over from the right hand side to the left hand side. A minus 6 became a plus 6. What is minus 6 plus 6?
0.
Right, so we have minus 6 plus 6 will give us 0. 10x minus 2x will give me 10x minus 8x will give me 2x. Divide both sides by 2. What will be the final answer? So we got x is equal to 0 over 2. X will be equal to 0. You agree, class? X is 0. Minus 11 times the bracket. Right, do that quickly. Minus 11 times the bracket. See what you get. Right, did you do a bracket on the right hand side? So negative 11 times 2x will give us how much? Minus 22x, isn't it? Minus 11 times 4 will give us minus 44. Is that good? Next step. Right, what you going to do next? You're going to take the 64, the negative 64 over to the right hand side. You agree? Good. Right, so we took the minus 67 over, we got positive 67. Now we're going to move what? We're going to move the minus 22 over to the left hand side, right? What will that become? Right, so moving it over, negative 22x became positive 22x, right? Add those two up. 22 plus x, how much you going to get? Right, so we're going to say minus 4 times 2x, right? So minus 4 times 2x minus 8x. Minus 4 times minus 5. A negative times a negative, positive. 5 times 4, 20. Good. Minus 4x plus 10. So we're going to take all the x's to the one side, all the numbers to the other side. Right, so we're going to take all the x's to the one side, all the numbers to the other side. If we do that, minus 8x will become positive 8x. Right, and then we have the plus 10. We're going to move it over to the other side, right? So plus 10 will become minus 10. Okay, so 20 minus 10 will give us how much? 10. And 8x minus 4x will give us 4x. Divide both sides by 4. Right, you know why we're dividing by 4? Because We are interested in solving for x, okay? So divide both sides by 4. Divided by 4, divided by 4, x is going to be 10 over 4. Right, class? Number 2. Right, so a lot of children here will say times 2, times 2, times 2. A lot of them will do that. The first thing you're going to do is move the plus and the minus 1 over first. So the first step will be minus 4 on the left hand side to the right hand side. That will give us 6 plus 4 on the right hand side. On the left hand side, what's left? So x over 2 is equal to 10. Right? So what is the opposite of divide by 2, class? Times 2. 20. That's good. The first thing to do would be to move the plus 1 over from the left hand side to the right hand side. Right, class? So the plus 1 will become minus 1. 3 minus 1. You agree? On the left hand side, we will still have minus x over 3. So we will end up with minus x over 3 equals 2. So all we have to do is take the divide by 3 and it will become times 3. So we're going to get minus x is equal to 2 times 3. Minus x is equal to 6. So class, we divide both sides by negative. We'll get x is equal to minus 6. So divide both sides by minus 1. First step is to move the plus 6 over 22 minus 6. What will be left on the left hand side? 2 over 3p. 22 minus 6 is 16. Right? So now class, we got 2 over 3p. How can we get rid of 2 over 3p on the left hand side? Multiply it by 3 over 2. Right? So because I multiplied the left by 3 over 2, what will I do to the right? Also multiply it by 3 over 2. So my answer has to be 16 times 3 over 2. So 16 times 3 will give us 48. Okay, so we have 16 over 1 times 3 over 2. 16 times 3 is 48. 1 times 2 is 2. Can we simplify that? 48 divided by 2 will give us 24. Right, so now we moved the minus 3 over 2. It now became plus 3 over 2 on the left hand side. Now we'll move over the fractions all to the right hand side. Right, if you look at that fraction, it's a minus 5 over 3. Take it to the right hand side, it will become a positive 5 over 3. We have the same denominator. What do? We don't add the denominators, right? So we're going to get 1 plus 5 over 3, which will be 6 over 3. 6 over 3, adding up the fractions. On the left hand side, we have 1/3 and 2/3. Adding 1/3 and 2/3, how much will we get? 1 whole. So we got 1x. So x is equal to 6 over 3. Simplify the fraction. 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2.